No, I won't. I lied. Let's say we want to draw no-brainer, and then we want to give him a nice shading. So I will. We'll just go with blue hair right now. I'll demonstrate this in a later video if you don't understand what I'm doing right now. But basically, this I don't want that on right now. If I want to paint inside, then all I have to do is color inside the blue. You have to start inside the blue if you want the blue to be affected. And voila, you have shading. There, you're a fucking artist. You have different sizes for brushes. We're pretty much done with all the brush modes, so we don't need that. You have different brush sizes, so they range from like very big, going from that to, oh, wrong one, to very small. This comes in handy a lot sometimes. You have different brush shapes. You can just do a plain circle, and that will give you different results. You can do this. I'm not sure what that will do. Yep, you will get different things, different results with each kind of brush. So, let's go back to our regular one. This right here is use pressure. Now, this will only work if you have a graphics tablet like me. I use a Wacom Bamboo Fun tablet. It's $200, and you can buy it right off of Wacom.com. And basically, use pressure is depending on how much pressure you put on the tablet, it will show how much pressure, or show pressure-wise. So, like basically, if I just go over my tablet, like with little to no pressure, it'll just give me a little line like that. But if I press down really hard, it'll go like that. I'll even prove that this works. So I'm just going right here, and then all of a sudden I'm pushing pressure on it. I don't know why Flash is dumb like that. I don't know why it does stuff like this. That's the one thing that makes me mad about Flash, because Flash is dumb. Okay, now we're pretty much done with this the tools here, so you should be fairly acquainted. Oh wait, we forgot about this part. Okay, so here we have our bone tool. Bone tool is something I don't use. We forgot about our deco tool, I guess. That'll be explained in another episode. We'll have to go. That'll make that video called like tools of the unknown, because I don't fucking know what they do. You have your paint bucket. That should be pretty self-explanatory. You have your eyedropper tool. Take a color, put it somewhere else. Eraser. If you don't like something, get rid of it. But if you have a tablet, this works different. Like if you're used to like drawing on paper and then like flipping your pencil and erasing it, which all of you should be aware of how to do. I mean, if you're past the first grade, you can flip your pen if you have pressure. If you have a tablet like mine, and just erase when you flip the pen. That's what I was going for. Alright, this is a grab tool. Basically, you can grab and go around your whole stage. Oh, I should probably introduce the stage too. What they call this white box here is the stage. The stage is basically where your movie is shown. You can change the document properties to make this bigger. If you want to know what my movies are made at, they are made at 700 by 400, but that's soon going to change because of HD and whatnot. So I'll be changing mine to 720 by 450. And that is what they are going to be shown at from now on. Okay, and let me see. I need to see where we're at for time. 15 minutes. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, I don't want that. Okay. Anyways, now we need to talk about these things over here. This is your properties. Depending on what kind of tool you have, it will show the properties. Now, mainly this helps for brush and pencil and other ones that you may have used. So we'll have the brush tool selected for now. I basically have all my different things on right now. So we'll go to the properties. Now if I want to make my stroke, well, I can't really do that with a brush tool, I guess. But here's something that you should pay attention to, is smoothing. Now everybody's going to ask, hey, why is my drawing coming out crappy, and why is there blinds, and how do you get it perfect like you? Well, I don't draw perfectly. It basically depends on how you draw. If you're quick, you might get some bumps and errors and whatnot. But I always have mine set to 50 because that's the default and I don't touch it, and I've learned that people just set it to 50 because it's a mixture of semi-smoothing and what you've actually drawn. The library is where you keep all your graphics and movie clips and buttons if you're making games. Buttons only count if you're like making games or a preloader for your movie or your game. Basically what I mean is, if you make a graphic and you want to here, I'm going to need a lasso tool for that. You want to make that a graphic. Basically what you have to do is it F8? Yeah, it's F8. Yeah, press F8, or you can right click it and go to convert to symbol. I'll show you that quickly. So you right click, go to convert to symbol, and you can make it either a movie clip, a button, or a graphic. Now, graphic is probably what I'm going to start using because I've seen numerous amounts of animators use graphics as movie clips nowadays to see what they're doing. So I guess that helps. Buttons are clickable things that you can use to get to one page to another or activate something with ActionScript. I'm not going to go through ActionScript through any of my tutorials, so if you want to learn ActionScript, you have to go somewhere else because I will not teach it. Movie clip is basically something that will keep repeating itself as long as it is kept on the screen. So movie clips are good for characters and video in games and whatnot, but right now we're going to keep it a graphic. And we go back to our library, and then we have our head in there. And you can break, and anything that you have in the library and this is selected, you can drag it out and bring multiples of them. Now here's color. Now color you can do multiple things with. There's so many options. You have your pencil color, you have your stroke color here, your fill color here. You can do many things with the colors. You can change the aspects of your color. Now here you have some options right here. So we're gonna just stick with normal blue. We'll go with No-Brainer's hair right here. So basically right here you have red, green, blue, and then you have alpha right here. Now alpha's pretty weird if none of you have ever heard the term of alpha. Alpha is basically like how much you can see through it. So basically this is what I'm going to do. Well, I don't know if that'll work, so I'm just gonna go back and do that. This is what I mean by alpha. It's 50%, so you can see like halfway through it. So if I want to go over his face and whatnot, I'm sorry if you can hear that noise. It's the car. I'm really sorry about that. This is alpha. Now this would affect the movie clip very nicely. So let's try that. And see, it pretty much affects the tone or what happens in the background right here. So yeah, that will help you sometimes if you want to. It helps me with a fog effect that I like to do in some of my movies and whatnot. Anyways, we can go over the HSB in later episodes if we can get that far. Now swatches. This is just basically your normal colors. You can find your swatches if you want to go down here for your fill colors. I do that a lot for mine. Make sure if you've ever screwed with alpha, you need to go back and change it to 100% if you want the real color again. Otherwise, you're not going to get the real color you want, and everything's going to be screwed up. Let's talk about some of the other things here. You have your scenes here. You have your graphics that you've used in the scene here. You have your magnification right here. if you like to manually go through magnification, you can use the magnifying glass right here. But I like to use this. 800 is the most you can go in with this, but if you need to go in farther, you'll have to type it in. I'm pretty sure 2000 is the max. We'll go to 3000 and see if that works. Nope, see, 2000 is the max. Alright. Now, up here is different types of workspaces that you can do. Now, I'm not sure if developer is the best. Developer, in my opinion, is really weird. Designer, that's another weird one. Debug, this is for like a coder or something. Classic, this is a classic animation one. I don't know many people that use this, but the properties could be a little smaller, I guess. Animator, now I just don't see anybody using this one. Small screen, this is basically mine. Essentials is what I use, but I customized it to be my own. So you can drag these boxes anywhere you want, so you can set up your own thing, but you have to click on the gray and put it somewhere and wait for a blue line to show up, and then you can see where you're going. Now I put mine at the bottom for two reasons. One, I'm used to it, and you need to I just get I get better results. I can get more space in here and whatnot. So I'm sorry if I like blanked out a little bit. I have people really bugging me right now, so it's getting a little harder to make this video. Alright, well, this has pretty much covered the basics of the movie, so...
That was me.
Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess this is it for the video. Catch you later, everybody.